I'm ready. All right.
Take 5.
Thank you. Yep. Is the face thing on? Because if it's not, it's over for me. Okay? Cool. I'm here on behalf of my fellow whistleblowers. For most of my life, I've worked for some big pharma company where I would visit doctors and tell them what's on the menu and hopefully convince them to buy some of our medicine. I began to notice that some of my constituents in sales were pushing way more product than they should. Don't ask how, it doesn't matter. I made a call to HR to make a complaint about potential off-label marketing, and they didn't do shit. So if you don't know what off-label marketing is, it's basically when a pharmaceutical rep goes off script with a doctor, like saying oxys and perks aren't that addictive, or that Viagra is a great alternative for women, which in some cases it was proven to be, but that's really not the point. To make a long story short, the problems I noticed persisted, and after trying to go through the proper channels, I ended up leaking what was happening to the press. The company I work for ended up settling for about $500 million in a lawsuit with the government. They paid off that ungodly settlement instead of taking on any actual responsibility. It's a great business strategy. Fortunately, I managed to not get myself exposed, and I try my best to remember I'm one of the lucky ones in the world of whistleblowing. Again and again, people who report wrongdoing get ejected after being detected. Whistleblowers are cannon fodder for most organizations, which is befitting since whistleblowers are on the front line in the war against hierarchical misconduct. Every year, whether it be in the private or public sectors, people are demoted, experience time cuts, or even just fired for so much as being perceived as what they would call a rat. Whether you're Chelsea Manning or Dawn Wooten, the scope of the hierarchy does not matter. What matters is how one can interfere with their goals, and a lot of people in charge are idiots. As long as organizations are able to keep secrets and manipulate data, there will be a need for whistleblowers. Most whistleblowers are not compensated for their work. Some are. Shout out to the SEC. Whistleblowers tend to have a lot more to lose than what they have to gain from their actions. If you, or someone you know, is thinking about blowing the whistle, try to be there for them. At the very least, you can give them a hug. So, post-life whistleblowing, it has its ups and downs. I'd say the worst is probably the paranoia. It's definitely like living with a cloud over your head every single day. But if you ask me would I do it again, I would probably say yes. Because if I didn't do anything, I think I'd feel a lot more guilt about the whole entire situation. So I would definitely do it again, even with everything that came with it, all of the hiding, the secrecy, the taking it all on your own. It's a sacrifice, but everyone makes sacrifices in their life, and this was my sacrifice, and I'm happy with it.